Hello everyone, and welcome to the playthrough of The Lion King. This level is the Pride Lands. We're gonna get past these creatures, and then we're gonna head to Can't Wait to Be King. That's the second level we're gonna go to. Guys, shout out to Akil, Liv, Morgan, and everyone else out there. Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing. And shout out to my homegirl Kayla for beating Crash Tag Team Racing. Kayla, kudos to you. And keep on doing what you're doing. And way to show that fool Willy Wumpa Cheeks who's boss. And shout out to my sis Angel. Sis Angel, we gonna do Fortnite soon. I don't know when we gonna do it, but hopefully we gonna do it soon. Hopefully Kayla will join us. It's been fun playing Fortnite with you the last couple of weeks. And hopefully we'll do it again soon. And shout out to Violet. Keep on doing what you're doing, Violet. Don't get discouraged. Never let anything get to you. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Just keep on working. Keep on grinding. Keep on doing what you're doing. And shout out to Lisa. Lisa ASMR. Just keep on doing what you're doing, Lisa. Never stop. Don't let nothing discourage you. Alright, that's it for this level. Alright, we going into bug toss now. Alright guys, this is the bug toss. Let's see how many bugs Puma can get without dropping every single one of them. And yes, Puma has been smashing records. I want to see how many bugs Puma can get without dropping every single one of them. In fact, he's smashing records, he's killing it, he's nailing it, he's grinding the whole nine. Just want to see how well Puma can do without dropping any more bugs. I mean, look at that. I mean, look how Puma is going. Alright, well, let's see how many bugs Puma's got. 81 will do. Alright. On to the next level. Can't wait to be king. Guys, I haven't told anyone about this. But mind you, Kayla's daughter Nebra is in serious trouble with the police. Nebra tried to pass herself off as a nurse at Icy Peak University, and Kayla was unaware of what transpired. Actually, Kayla was asleep the entire time. She didn't realize what Never was doing. She didn't realize what scam Never was pulling. I mean, Never pulled a scam, which means she scammed all the nurses at Icy Peak University. She scammed all the nurses, and she scammed all the professors at Icy Peak University. And then she scammed all the nurses at Icy Peak Hospital. I mean, seriously, what is wrong with Nevra? Does she realize she can go to jail for impersonating the nurse? I mean, seriously, Nevra could end up in prison for that. And I'm sure Akil would agree that impersonating the nurse is a felony. Shout out to my boy Akil, and shout out to Noonie. Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing. Y'all keep it on lock. We got a special episode coming on my show today. Hopefully y'all will like it. Alright, we gotta jump over these logs. And then we'll do this again until we reach the end of this level. So as I was saying, impersonating a nurse is a big time felony. And Never needs to realize that. She can't be impersonating a nurse and expect to make money. I mean, seriously, what is wrong with Never? She could go to jail for impersonating a nurse. I mean, those nurses didn't even get a good look at Never. I mean, they just played it cool and they just let her work there. I mean, the girl's only 15. I mean, shoot, what is wrong with these people? Hopefully Kayla chews Never out for this. That's how many times Kayla has had to chew Never out for impersonating the nurse. I mean, Kayla chewed Never out as many times as she could because she was too busy posing as a nurse. I mean, we're in the elephant graveyard. That's the next level. And we just got past those hyenas. But yeah, what Never was doing was against the law. She didn't graduate high school. She didn't even graduate from college. She dropped out of school, which means she scammed the whole school. What Never was doing was against the law. What she doesn't realize is that she could go to prison for impersonating a nurse. So yeah, Never may want to think about those choices she's making. That's what Never needs to think about. She may need to think about those choices she's making, y'all. She's making poor decisions. She's making poor choices. Because Kayla is worried that Never may end up going down the wrong path, you know? And Never's going down the wrong path. Impersonating a nurse, which is a big time felony. I mean, what Never's doing is against the law. She could end up in prison. Matter of fact, she could end up in Guantanamo Bay. And they're trying to take her to Guantanamo Bay. Anyway, shout out to Violet. Keep on doing what you're doing, Violet, and never stop. Hopefully Alvin and the Chipmunks don't end up in any trouble. Okay, that's the last hyena. And now on to the bug toss. I mean, seriously. Never's throwing away her education. And Kayla did not approve of that at all. She was not okay with Never dropping out of school. Kayla was not okay with that. Kayla was livid that Never dropped out of school. She was livid. I mean, seriously. Has Never lost her mind dropping out of school like that? Has Never lost her mind dropping out of school? I mean, seriously. I guess 56 will do for now. Seriously. What Never is doing is against the law. In this level there are wildebeests, and we gotta get past them. Alright, in this level we gotta get past all the wildebeests. So we doing this for Violet. Like I was saying, what Never is doing is against the law. She could end up in prison, or she could end up in boot camp. Jail is 10 times worse than boot camp. And I'm sure y'all would agree that jail is 10 times worse than boot camp. What Never is doing is affecting everybody. Never has lost her mind dropping out of school, jumping right into college, thinking she can get a job as a nurse. And now Scar's sending the hyenas after Simba. And here we are in Simba's Exile. That's the level. Like I said before, Never needs to think about those choices she's making, because what she's doing is hurting everyone, and that includes her classmates at school. I mean, I can go on and on about this education stuff. I mean, I can go on and on. But seriously, Never needs to get it together. And soon. She needs to get her stuff together. Because there is no way that Never should be dropping out of school and then lie her way into college and lie to get a job as a registered nurse at the medical center. I mean, there's no reason for that.
If you never come back, we'll kill ya!
I mean, Never's lost her mind trying to impersonate a nurse. Alright, this is the 6 bug toss that we did. Let's see how many bugs Puma can get without dropping them. Not sure how much longer Puma's gonna go, but he's quickly running out of time here. Well, that was close. Almost dropped Puma like a bad habit. Well, I guess that'll do. 92 bugs will do. On Hakuna Matata. In this level, there are frogs and spiders and a gorilla too. We gotta try to get past the frogs and the spiders without taking any damage. Well, that was quick. That was quick and easy. So guys, like I said, what Never needs to do is think about those decisions that she's making. Guys, I don't know if I told y'all this, but Never was caught pulling the fire alarm at school, and one of the teachers notified Kayla that Never pulled a fire alarm at school. And an Arcade came by the lighthouse to see Kayla. And Kayla was having her feet rubbed, like she always does, by Trixie, her daughter. And Arcade notified Kayla that Never was pulling the fire alarm at school, and that she was copying off of her classmates at school. And to top it all off, Arcade even told Kayla that Never's been getting bad grades. Meaning Never got 7 F's on her report card, which is not good. And Kayla was livid that Never was failing school. Alright, there's this gorilla. See if we can pass him. But yeah, Never was in serious trouble by Kayla. Yeah, Never was in serious trouble by Kayla, and then Kayla suggested a tutor. Matter of fact, Kayla suggested she get her grades up, otherwise she'll be grounded all winter. That's what Kayla suggested, that she needs to get a tutor. And that's the last bug toss that we're doing. And guys, Leilani drove to Mob's house. And she came by Mob's house to see Mob. And Kayla was asleep in Leilani's car, snoring soundly, while Trixie was rubbing her feet. And that'll do it. 60 bugs on to Simba's destiny. Now, where was I? Oh yeah. Kayla was fast asleep, snoring soundly, while Trixie was rubbing her feet, and that Leilani was having a meeting with Mob, as in Mobinator. Leilani was having a meeting with Mobinator, and she discussed the possibility of her and Dak Prescott taking her kids to the carnival. And Mobinator was cool with that idea. And Kayla was still asleep, and Kayla was still asleep in Leilani's car. And she was dreaming of going to Disneyland with Shadow the Hedgehog. when Kayla woke up and noticed that Trixie was playing with her feet, she smiled and she let her continue. And guys, mind you, that Nevra was in serious trouble. She had a party at the lighthouse while Kayla was taking a ride around town with Leilani, which Kayla usually did, which Kayla usually does. Kayla usually takes a ride around town with Leilani, and Trixie tags along with her. And to top it all off, Nevra had 10 gazillion people at the farm, at the lighthouse. She had like 10 gazillion partygoers at the lighthouse. There was paper plates everywhere, and there was champagne and wine spilled everywhere. In the kitchen, on the floor, and in the bathroom on the floor. And Kayla was super furious that she came to the lighthouse. She came home to a mess, and she gave Nevra an ultimatum, and she had Nevra clean the entire lighthouse as punishment for having a party. I mean, seriously, what is Leilani thinking? Does she realize that those party guests are not her people? I mean, does Nevra realize that she'll be in even more trouble? And seriously, guys, Nevra needs to think about those decisions and those choices she's making. She's making poor choices, and she's making bad decisions too. I mean, shout out to my homegirl Kayla for putting up that Christmas tree with Shadow. Kayla, if you're listening, just know that I support you and Shadow 100%. I mean, whatever you and Shadow do, just make sure y'all get a tutor for Nevra. A suitable tutor. I mean, Orchard will probably tutor Nevra. And so will Mobinator, Arcade, Fuego, Do Work, Kitten, Akil, and many others. Even Zachary will tutor Nevra. Alright, let's go to Be Prepared. And we just finished Bug Hunt 2. In this level there are bats, hyenas, and cheetahs. We're gonna slip past the hyenas, bats. Yeah, we gotta slip past the hyenas, bats, geysers, water drips, hyenas, and cheetahs. We gotta slip past them. So like I was saying, Nevra needs to think about those poor choices she's making. If she keeps this up, she could end up in prison. And remember the time Nevra was caught stealing? Guys, Nevra stole an expensive, she stole some perfume And after she got caught, she was detained by the police. And she was sent home. And she was banned from the mall. Yeah, Never was banned from the mall because she was doing some shoplifting. Yeah, Never was doing some shoplifting, and that could have got her put in jail. And boy, was Kayla super livid. So I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Kayla was livid that Never was shoplifting. Yeah, Never was in big time trouble by Kayla. And Kayla had Never do house chores for the next 5 months. And she had Never on lockdown. I mean, seriously. Never tried to pass herself off as a nurse, and then she tried to pass herself off as a pharmacy technician at ICP Hospital, at the ICP Medical Center. I mean, what is Never thinking? I mean, does she realize that she could end up in prison for impersonating the nurse? I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, y'all know how Kayla is about Never passing herself off as a nurse and lying her way into college and lying to get a job at the ICP Medical Center. I mean, come on. That is not how Never is supposed to be doing. She's supposed to finish high school and college and then start her job at the ICP Medical Center. I mean, clearly Never doesn't get that. She could end up in prison for impersonating a nurse. And trust me when I say this, Never's got a long way to go before she even thinks of getting a job as a registered nurse. She's got a long way to go. And I mean that too. Cause Never's got a long way to go before she even thinks of getting a job at a hospital. See, right now, Never is too young to be working at a hospital. She does not know what she's doing, and she does not know how to get meds. I mean, seriously, what is Never thinking? All these decisions, they're gonna affect everybody. Especially Never, especially shadowing them. And what Never was doing was sneaky. Alright, we're in Simba's return. In this level, there are hyenas. And yeah, we just finished Bug Hunt 3. The last Bug Hunt. That takes care of those hyenas. Anyway, guys, I was saying, Never should really think about those choices she's making. And she should really focus on high school instead of lying her way into college and passing herself off as a nurse, because impersonating a nurse is a big time felony right there. And trust me when I say this, impersonating a nurse is a big time felony. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the video, leave a like and a sub. And if you guys have any comments, please leave comments in the comment section below. Alright, this is the next area. Alright, that takes care of those hyenas. And as I said before, never should really think about those consequences. And I mean consequences to her actions, you know? And we're on Pride Rock to confront Scar. In this level, there are hyenas in Pride Rock. And of course, a boss named Scar. And Willy Wumpa Cheeks is in serious hot water. After he had never come to his nightclub, and Kayla has been wanting to give Willy Wumpa Cheeks a piece of her mind. And Kayla has every right to do so. That's right, Kayla has every right to give Willy Wumpa Cheeks a piece of her mind. What Willy Wumpa Cheeks did was way beyond the line. And yep, he did cross the line when he had never go to his nightclub and pole dance. And that's when Arcade, Uptown, Do Work, and Mobinator had to step in, and they had to apprehend. That's right, they had to apprehend Nevra. I mean, not Nevra. They had to apprehend Willy Wumpa Cheeks and shut down his nightclub. And then they had to bring Nevra home. And they also had to notify Kayla of what transpired. And let me tell y'all, Kayla was not happy with what transpired. She was livid. That's right, Kayla was livid when she found out that Nevra was at a nightclub. And yep, just like that, Kayla had to give Willy Wumpa Cheeks a piece of her mind. And then she ended up kung fuing him. And down goes Scar. That's right. Scar went down for the count. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if y'all enjoyed the video, leave a like and a sub. I'll be back with more videos in the future. Again, thank y'all for tuning in to the video. A special shout out to my homegirl Kayla. And special shout out to my sis Angel. Sis Angel, it was fun playing Fortnite with you the last couple of weeks. And hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hopefully Kayla will join us. And Kayla, just keep on doing what you're doing. And kudos to you for beating Crash Tag Team Racing. And shout out to Violet. Violet, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on grinding, keep on working, and never stop. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Just keep doing you and keep doing what you're doing. And never stop. And just keep grinding.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Alright, we finna go to the credits, y'all. Again, what Never is doing is wrong. She could end up in prison for impersonating the nurse, y'all. And Never doesn't seem to get that she could end up in prison. Not only will she end up in prison, but Kayla's gonna be super furious that Never went to prison for impersonating the nurse. And like I said, Never needs to think about those consequences. Because consequences have actions. Because there are consequences for Never's actions, guys. Meaning that Never would have to clean the entire lighthouse, and Kayla would have her clean the entire lighthouse, meaning the garage, the living room, the bathroom, the bedroom, master bedroom, the basement, the laundry room, the kitchen, the dining room, the garage, the whole nine. I mean, Never knew she had no business lying her way into college and lying her way and lying to get a job as a registered nurse. I mean, Never was in serious trouble by Kayla. And guys, mind you, Kayla was not happy that she had to go get Never from the hospital. Anyway, guys, that's all, folks, and peace out. And we will see you soon on the next video.